There's a lot of moving parts today, cleaning equipment. Dad was fixing some U-bolts on the basket on the 2720 disc gripper. He's gonna back that in now. Jeff's finishing that corn head that I started and just cleaning stuff. Some of it's for cosmetics, others is just to extend the life of the machine. The corn heads, the more stuff you get off of it, typically the mice stay off of them. It's easier to work on them next summer when we get them out, yada, yada, yada. Okay, the disc gripper is way wider than I think we realized it was. This is very snug. We're either going to try to make it fit, or maybe we can bring the Hagee over here. Yeah, I feel like that some days too. I'm not an expert. That doesn't sound normal though. I can hear the heated shop with a wash bay calling my name right now. I stood over there just long enough to make it seem like I'm doing something important. Gonna need this for the 12-row corn head when it's cleaned off, I think. I might just stay over here for a while with the head cart so I don't have to help finish power washing that corn head. Although, the quicker we get done, the less time we have to spend power washing, so maybe I should go help. Though our busiest time of year is quickly winding down, does not mean it's time to start sitting on our butts and eating junk food. Fortunately for everyone here, the sponsor of today's video, Factor, has an awesome deal to offer you. Factor makes meeting your nutrition goals easier than ever by delivering fresh, never frozen, dietitian-approved meals right to your doorstep. This is one of my favorites, the black pepper and sage pork chop. You just poke a few holes in the cover. You pop this nutritious gourmet meal in the microwave for 2 minutes. Because there's no time-consuming trips to the grocery store, no cooking, preparation of ingredients, the hardest part of this process is waiting for your meal to be finished in the microwave and subsequently cool off. Between being busy with work and of course family activities and trying to find time to play in between there, it's important to be able to have something flexible and nutritious like Factor. Makes it easier to stick to your goals of eating healthy. Time to eat! Of course, we've got to stop and admire our healthy, nutritious lunch. It would have taken me 45 minutes to make this. And I'd definitely be lying if I told you that mine would taste even close to as good as this does. That's the best part. Man, does it taste good. Over the course of the summer and into the fall, as I've been using these Factor meals, I've been able to maintain a pretty healthy weight, relatively speaking, because I'm not forced to make tough decisions or commit time to cooking meals. I have these available to me. The only thing I love more than these awesome Factor meals is a deal where you cannot lose. Factor is offering one right now. If you head over to factor75.com and use code TrippyFarmer50 or follow the link in the comment or description box, you can get 50% off of your first order. With that low of a price, you're not going to find food anywhere else. Highly recommend you check it out. If you don't like it, just cancel your order the next time. It's a win-win. I recommend you check out Factor because it's been working great for me, and I think it can offer you a healthy, nutritious, and timely lunchtime or even other mealtime option for your busy lifestyle. Thanks to Factor for sponsoring today's video. Head over to their website, check them out. Now back to the regularly scheduled programming. What are you looking at, punk? Just outside sleeping? Where's your sister? Murphy! There she is. Bunch of lazy bums. Geez, you guys need a bath. I can smell you from here. Truthfully, they do stink. Genius idea. I've got my wash suit on right now, boots and waterproof pants. Might as well just leash them up and wash them in front of the house. O'Malley and Murphy are actually siblings. He's a litter older than Murphy. Other than their personalities, the main difference between the two of them in terms of cleanliness is that O'Malley does not get wet, and he also does not roll in stinky smells in the yard. Murphy, on the opposite side of the coin, loves to go find puddles to lay in, and she also equally enjoys finding the stinkiest things in the yard to roll around in. I mean, it's horrendous. All right, we're almost done, man. All right, you're done. No, you could have walked away first. This is your destiny. Nope. Just for burying that horrible cold water, I'll get them a real special treat. A fresh tennis ball. We really love those. Can we have one, please? Okay, back to work. Taking all the shields off the combine to blow it off, to power wash it eventually, always reminds me of those little people from Star Wars. You can't see their faces, you can only see their eyeballs. They wear like the burlap clothing. What are those guys called? Ewoks? Is that right? Oh, it's the Jawas. That's who I'm thinking of. They like piece out people's ships when they're not paying attention. They steal them part by part. That's what I'm doing to this combine. Sorry about that, my camera died yesterday. Got a lot of washing done. S780's almost done. Jeff and I washed together on that for probably 3 hours yesterday afternoon. Dad showed up this morning to give it the white glove test, and of course it didn't pass. I mean, it's a combine. You could wash on that thing for 24 hours and still somehow manage to find dirt and debris and all that stuff. Finishing that up, all we got left in the harvesting fleet is the S780. Corn heads are done, drapers are done, and yeah. Winter's coming. Today is allegedly the last nice day of the year, although I said that like a month ago, and then here we are. It's going to be 80 degrees today, although it feels kind of like a fall version of nice day of the year because it's very overcast. I'm going to go ahead and winterize my sprayer. I guess our tillage tractors are still dirty. They really don't take that long to clean, not a super big priority. We'll get to it another day when it's above freezing. Hopefully the old Hagee starts. It's been parked here for 6 weeks now. Where's the battery even at on this thing? There it is. Also hope that I remember how to operate this, because it's not like driving anything else we have. The lights are on. That's a fairly good sign that it should start. Whoa! Almost didn't start. Looks like that combine's done, so I'm gonna hop out and help Dad put the shields on it before he puts it away. Shields are on the combine. These gloves are practically gonna need burned by the time we're done cleaning equipment this fall. They smell horrendous. All that rotten corn and yucky stuff you have to deal with. Bar none though, the most important thing we're going to do in this video is winterize our sprayer. Although we have a longer growing season than most of the people you probably watch on YouTube because we're a little bit farther south, on the southern side of Illinois or southern third, we do get some heavy freezes over the winter. If you have water sitting in your spray system somewhere and it freezes, it could ruin the lines, ruin the pumps, ruin the valves, essentially costing you a fortune. That's why winterizing the sprayer, if you do not have the luxury of a heated, insulated shop like a lot of those Minnesota farmers do, is a necessity. On top of having a fancy wash bay, a shop is nice because you don't have to clean your sprayer out. You don't have to worry about water like the millennial farmer does. He just pulls the sprayer into the heated shop because it's not going to freeze in there unless something terrible happens. Based on the recommendation of our fuel provider, they told us that a lot of guys in this area just use windshield washer fluid. It's rated to -20 below. Even if it got to -15, the sprayer is going to be parked inside of a shed out of the wind, so it's probably actually good to external temperatures of -25 or 30, which we have never seen. I can't ever think of a day where the actual temperature was that low. I've seen -5 before, -10. Nothing close to that. To be fair, I would welcome that because a hard freeze would be really nice for our ground. We don't get those like some of those northern farmers do. Here's the game plan. We are going to run the 55-gallon drum of washer fluid into the rinse tank, and then we're just going to agitate completely from the rinse tank to the solution tank, which should clear out all the plumbing or mix in all the plumbing with the washer fluid. And of course, then we're going to prime our spray boom, and we should be good to go for the winter. The washer fluid is nice because it's non-toxic and it's very cheap. It was like $2 a gallon for this stuff, so I'm gonna have $120 in this thing when it's all said and done with tax and stuff. So it's probably take 10 minutes or so. This is not a very big garden hose. If you had a bigger garden hose, it flows pretty fast. This is not one of those operations though. Here it is. Haven't seen this in a while. Time to winterize. Okay, what do we want? We want solution tank, pump on, agitate, I think, enable. Does not appear to be doing anything. Let's try something different. Turn that off, turn manual, then we'll run the pump on. Oh yes, that's what we were looking for. I'll just sit here until all of that washer fluid is out of the sight tube in the wash tank, which means it's in the solution tank. Technically, if you wanted to risk it, you wouldn't have to put in some kind of antifreeze or something that can stand sub-zero temperatures, because I did air purge this. It's just a question of, do you want to gamble on how good you air purged and drained everything, which I don't. It appears to be empty, so we will flip over to solution tank. Now we're just agitating the solution tank into the solution tank, so we're just kind of mixing it up. While that's going, I'm just going to turn on the master, see what comes out. Oh, why didn't you guys close that? It's very strange because it is legitimately hot outside today. Don't know how many of these ball valves you left open. We'll probably find out shortly. Nice and winterized, I hope. And I gotta put my hub covers back on because a bunch of the brackets broke while I was spraying fungicide. I don't know if I did something or just a weak part or whatever, but they finally came in, so we're gonna do that before we put it away. Winter's winterized, brackets have been replaced, shields are on. Now I just need to drain some water out of the tank and put her in. We're good for the winter. The only thing I am considering right now for this sprayer moving forward is possibly investing in the precision planting reclaim system, or whatever they call it, the recirculating boom feature for non-direct injection sprayers. It'd be nice to be able to mix everything up without having to dump product either on the edge of the field or in the farm lot every morning and know it's mixed up, not going to burn beans with leftover corn chemical or something like that. So definitely looking at that for this winter. After a long, hard growing season, majority of our equipment, although not all of it, is tucked away in the shed for a nice cold winter of storage. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video. I'm going to take off. As always, I greatly appreciate every single one of you continuing to tune in and support the channel. Your viewership means the world to me. I'll catch you all in the next episode. Until then, make sure you like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you want to see more, and comment down below if you have any questions. You know I love to talk about farming. Have a great day, everyone. Peace!